All right. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Cohodes. I'm so excited to be here tonight. A little bit about me. I'm a mom of two, almost three, come August. I'm pregnant right now, and a health coach, a food blogger. And I'm just so excited to be here tonight to talk to you guys about simple solutions for getting in more fruits and veggies. So thanks for being here tonight. I know it takes a lot to get here to even have 30 minutes of your own time. I totally understand. So I really appreciate your presence tonight. So parents, are y'all excited to learn some tips and tricks to make healthy eating easier? I hope so. And I hope that's why you're here. If you're not, if you don't care about healthy living or recipes, you're probably in the wrong Zoom meeting right now. So you'll want to swipe out of that. But tonight is all about inspiring healthy living. So I would love to know who had a kid tonight who argued or refused part of their dinner? Anyone? All right, I see some hands going up. Okay, cool. What about any time today or this week? Anyone had some kids who argue with it? Okay, cool. So do you guys struggle to consistently get your kids to eat, what you make for them? I do. Actually, ironic, super quick story. Tonight I made black bean quesadillas because I figured that was something really easy and quick, like tortillas, black beans. My family loves them. What could go wrong? But I put a little cilantro in the black bean mixture and officially ruined dinner, according to my 4-year-old. So if anyone else can relate, it's really good to know. We're all in good company here. So another important thing to know about myself and our whole team, we are not perfect and we never, ever, ever aim to be. We are just normal human beings who are trying to navigate life with young kids and busy schedules, and we have a desire to live a healthier life. So instead of striving for perfection, I like to say we are champions for progress. And a simple mantra you can always keep in mind is progress over perfection. And the best way to move forward towards, your health and wellness goals is to imperfectly, I didn't say perfectly, I said imperfectly, take one step forward, and then another, and then another. And when we can take those small but consistent steps towards healthier choices, that's really how we can transform our health and our lives. So let's get started, you guys. Let me share my screen. Okay, awesome. So feel free tonight to take as many pictures, screenshots, or notes as you guys want. Just as a reminder, everyone, for coming tonight, I have a PDF for you guys of all the recipes. So don't feel like you have to frantically take notes if you don't want to. Everyone will get that in the next day or two for attending tonight. Okay, so let's start with a little demonstration. I'd love for everyone to hold up their fist. Can everyone hold up their fist? Awesome. Okay. Fun fact of the day. This is a serving size. Okay. So we are supposed to have 7 to 13 servings. You can put your fist down if you want. We're supposed to have 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Okay. So 7 servings is for an average child. For example, I have a 6, almost 7-year-old daughter. 10 servings is for an average adult female, and 12 to 13 servings is for an average adult male. Most of us in this country, and this is not just, hype or like an opinion, this is a fact. Most of us in this country are only getting 1 to 4 servings every day. And if we are getting them, we probably aren't very consistent. And the variety may be lacking. I know I fall very much into a rut of buying strawberries and blueberries, the classic bananas, things like that. Yeah, these beautiful, colorful fruits and vegetables are the absolute foundation of our health. And research now shows and has proven that if we did eat the recommended amount every day, that, for adults, 10 to 13 servings, if we truly ate that every single day, we could prevent 7.8 million premature deaths. Like, what? 7.8 million deaths. Let that sink in for a minute. Like I mentioned before, this is not about perfection. We try our best to eat lots of fruits and veggies in my family, but I absolutely fall short all the time. And that's why I'm all about simple solutions and delicious recipes that help me pack in more fruits and vegetables to make, striving for those servings every day a lot easier. So, okay, let's get started with some recipes. I know so many of us are here for recipes. I know that's something that lights my heart on fire too. So, okay, breakfast. They say it's the most important meal of the day, and I really think it is. It's the first thing you put in your body after your body has been hibernating. I like to say hibernating for the last 12 hours since your last meal. Or that's the idea, is that you should have been sleeping all night, not snacking through the night. Your body is waking up and ready to be nourished. And so I have 5 different favorite breakfast recipes that we rotate in my family. They consistently get a thumbs up from my kids and a thumbs up from me as a mom because they are easy, nutritious, and delicious. So the first 2 recipes are smoothies. Y'all, I am a big fan of smoothies. Is anyone else a huge fan of smoothies? A huge fan. I just really think it is truly the perfect way to start your day with tons of nutrition. After your body has been hibernating for 12 hours, the best thing you could do to serve yourself and your kids is give your body something super nutritious. I have 2 go-to smoothie recipes here that my kids down all the time in like 5 seconds. So our first smoothie, I have to say this is my youngest favorite, is it's fruity and refreshing. And y'all ready to hear the name? You can see it. The mango smoothie. That's how fancy I am at my house. It's not fancy at all. And it doesn't have to be fancy to be delicious. This is so simple and always a crowd pleaser. So I use half a frozen banana, a cup of frozen mango, a cup of leafy greens, spinach. Swiss chard is my other favorite, a very neutral green that is very nutritious. I love putting Swiss chard in my smoothies. A scoop of this amazing vanilla plant-based protein powder I use. Another secret ingredient, a fresh squeeze of lemon or lime juice, really awesome. And then about 1 to 2 cups of non-dairy milk. I love using sometimes full-fat coconut milk, even regular coconut milk if you don't want too much fat in there. Oat milk, almond milk, you really can't go wrong with any of these. I've even used water. And you don't need ice, because if you're using frozen fruit, which I highly recommend, it's going to give you a really nice texture and it's going to be nice and cold. Now, I will say, if your blender is having a hard time blending all of that up, it's time for an upgrade. Just really honestly. We have a Vitamix, and I held off for years. It is hands down my most used kitchen utensil. Not exaggerating when I say I probably use it more than just basic cutting knives. We use my Vitamix so much, like 2 to 3 times a day. You can buy one refurbished. They are a little pricey, I'll be totally honest. You can buy it refurbished or at Costco and get a great deal on it, but it is so worth it. Like the texture of your smoothie, if you're someone who'd been struggling with textures with smoothies, like you just don't like the way they blend, might have something to do with the blender, and I would highly recommend looking into it. It's also really easy to clean, which is important to me. Okay, smoothie number 2. Chocolate cherry. So this one is super chocolatey and rich, and it really just hits that sweet tooth craving
You could have answered my
while
phone
still
call.
being
No, I couldn't
highly
because I'm on a
nutritious
Zoom thing.
and packed with fruits and veggies.
Mhm.
It's just simply 1 frozen banana, 1 cup of frozen
No,
cherry,
to talk
another
and
cup of that packed
how to
greens,
help your family eat healthier.
more oops, hold on just a second. Okay. More leafy greens, peanut butter, almond butter, and a scoop of chocolate protein powder. And so it's so stinking good. It reminds me of a Wendy's Frosty, you guys. I love it. And I always just then pour my kids' smoothies in stainless steel cups with reusable straws, so it keeps them really nice and cold. Amazon has tons of cute cup designs for kids. Target. My family personally, we've just tried to move away from single plastic use stuff. So these cups have been our go-to. And then one other thing I want to mention, if you have a big family or, you really want to get into a daily smoothie habit like this, I would highly recommend becoming a member of like a bulk shopping store like Costco or Sam's Club, because I always get big family sized, packages of frozen mango, frozen cherries, all my fruits. I mean, heck, I buy so much stuff there, but you can get all the peanut butters, almond butters, very high quality. And even like their organic spinach is a super awesome price. So those are hands down our 2 most common and most favorite smoothie recipes. Crowd pleasers for sure. Okay, favorite breakfast number 3, monster muffins. This is probably the most popular recipe on my food blog site, probably the most requested, and the thing I see people cooking the most. Kids love a good muffin, right? And moms love to sneak in zucchini, spinach, bananas without them knowing about it. So I call that a mom win. They're also gluten-free because they're made with oats, and then they're sweetened with honey or maple syrup. So no refined sugars, no refined flours. It's also optional, but really fun to add chocolate chips. So Lily's is my favorite brand because it is no sugar added. So it's a great chocolate chip choice. And I just want to mention real quick, does anyone have kids that kind of freak out with things that are green? Like if they see something green, they're like, nope, not going to have it. I know a couple kids like that. So what I have to say about, that's why I named them monster muffins. And when you can make food fun, kids are way more on board to try it. So I'm constantly calling, my son has like a little bit of aversion to things that are bright green. So I'm constantly making stuff up, calling green smoothies like superhero smoothies or the Incredible Hulk, or, just giving it like a cool, fun name instead of saying, please eat your spinach muffin, right? Like that doesn't sound fun, but I want to go eat a monster muffin or an Incredible Hulk muffin. So give it a cool name, and the kids will have a lot of fun with that. Favorite breakfast recipe number 4 is our protein pancakes. So refined flours, they often make us feel, weighed down, sluggish. They honestly really have no nutritional value in a lot of flours that people use for pancakes. So we swapped out the flour in this recipe in exchange for bananas and our favorite plant-based protein powder. So I've mentioned this protein powder a couple times already in the smoothies, and it's one of my favorite ingredients to always have on hand. And there's a couple reasons why. Number 1, it is delicious. Hands down, the best protein powder I've ever tasted. And I've tried a lot. My husband and I have both tried a lot. Reason number 2, it's safe for the whole family. I love knowing that I can just hand something to my 6, almost 7-year-old, my 4-year-old. I'm pregnant. I can drink it myself. Nobody has to worry. Doesn't have funky ingredients in it. And that brings me to reason number 3. It's made from even more fruits and vegetables. There are 15 different plants in this awesome protein powder. So it's an additional way to get in lots of great nutrition from things like pumpkin and pomegranate and broccoli sprouts and alfalfa sprouts. It's high in fiber. It's a great source of prebiotics and probiotics. So hello, healthy guts. Plus it has no preservatives, no artificial food colorings, any of that yucky stuff. So it's one of my favorite and biggest daily nutritional wins. And I think that a lot of moms need to know about it because it's just so great to have in your pantry. So the pancakes are made with a scoop of that vanilla protein powder, a banana, egg, and cinnamon. 4 ingredients. It's amazing. Easy peasy. And then you can top it with other fun things like blueberries, strawberries, drizzled peanut butter, all that jazz. All right, wrapping up breakfast. Favorite recipe number 5, overnight oats. So this one is also so simple and very easy to make in advance. You take raw rolled oats, a non-dairy milk, a scoop of that chocolate or vanilla protein powder to get in a good dose of protein, a tablespoon or 2 of honey maple syrup, chia seeds to help it congeal all together, and chia seeds are very nutritious, and then whatever diced fruits suit your fancy. So you could do blueberries, strawberries, mashed banana. I've even added shredded carrots with some cinnamon to kind of make like a carrot cake. So good. Mix it all together. Store it in, preferably, I love mason jars. They're stackable, they're dishwasher safe. Something with a lid though, and you can keep it in your fridge for like 4 to 5 days. So you can bust out a whole bunch of them on a Sunday, have breakfast made for the whole week. They're fantastic. And then you can also just eat them completely cold. That's actually how I like them best. But my daughter prefers if I microwave them just a little bit to warm them up for her. Okay, so after breakfast, doesn't it feel like 45 seconds later and your kids want a snack or lunch? Yeah, that's my house. So I have a great tool and a great idea. You probably already have it, and that's a muffin tin. Except when I am serving foods in them, I call them snack trays or grazing trays. You can put this out mid-morning for snacks if your kids are instantly hungry, like my kids tend to be, or you can use this as your new favorite lunch system. We're all at home. Well, I think we are. A lot of us are at home with our kids, maybe not doing as many travel plans and things like that for a while. And this is such a good idea that I put out for my 2 kids right now. So one muffin tray seems to be good for 2 younger kids. As kids get older, maybe they have their own. But making these is very easy, and my kids literally always are like, ooh, every time I put it on the table, which is kind of fun. So what I do, my little system, is I pick 6 different items, fill up 2 muffin tins with those items. So I usually pick 2 fruits, 2 vegetables, 1 protein, and then 1 additional thing that's like crunchy, salty, sweet, just something kind of like veggie sticks or, I do all kinds of different stuff. And then double everything. You got your tray, you got your lunch tray. So I also like to use paper liners, and that's just for easy cleanup. What's so fun about these, and you can see these in this picture, it's the classic thing of like eat the rainbow. And I will say the key to this is variety. Color is where the nutrition is. So please don't forget that color piece of it. It's so important. If you need for your lunch to be on the go and then you can pack it in a lunch box, I would recommend getting one of the like bento box style lunch box. So Yum Box, Planet Box, Bent Go Kids, those are great ones because they all have those little areas, just like a muffin tray, and then you can pack it to go. Okay, so let's move on to a few final favorite mom hacks and tips to keep our kids healthy and now hydrated through the summer. So hydration, we just need more water in the summer, straight up. The sun's hotter, we sweat more, all that jazz. Old news, right? But how do we stay hydrated and keep the family healthy? Here are 3 of my tips to help keep you and your kids hydrated. Tip number 1, if you have a child who really dislikes drinking plain water, try infusing it. Infusing just means you're literally adding some different fruits or vegetables like spa water. So my website, deliciouslysimple.net, we have a whole blog post on infused waters. And so 3 of our favorites, we have a cucumber mint recipe, a strawberry lime, kids love that one, and a lemony orange one. Pinterest is also a really great place to go for that. Not 3, tip number 2 is to try and add a pinch of Himalayan sea salt when you are dehydrated, feeling dehydrated, or your kids are dehydrated, or you've been out in the sun for a long time. This salt is really important to help keep our bodies hydrated because we sweat out our body's natural storage of it. So a balanced sodium level is needed to help keep your blood bringing nutrients and hydration all around your body. Tip number 3. So have you guys ever looked at the back of a bottle of Gatorade? It's a little scary. There's a lot of ingredients and a lot of the things are things I don't even know how to pronounce. My kids have had it before, in full honesty. They've had it many times. And they always go a little crazy afterwards from all the sugar and just interesting things in there. And so I love this homemade Gatorade recipe because this is all you really need. It is hydration, it's electrolytes, it's all the things that are really going to actually fuel kids' bodies. So once again, I'll have these recipes in your PDF tomorrow for joining us, but this is a great Gatorade recipe that you guys can make at home. Okay, so we're going to be wrapping up here really soon, but the last thing I want to share with you guys is the most brilliant mom health hack in the world. Because I don't know about you, but when I said yes to having kids, I didn't say yes to regular meltdowns at my table because nobody wanted to eat their spinach or kale or green beans. So these magical beans is what I also like to call them. These chewables or capsules for people who can swallow pills, they are packed with 10 fruits, 10 vegetables, and 10 berries. Like mind explosion. They're delicious and they ensure my whole family is getting in our fruits and vegetables every single day. My kids love them so much, I have to keep them on a high shelf. Otherwise, they'll take the bag down and just devour the whole thing. I just feel like it's such a genius idea that every parent needs to know about it. And not only is it a brilliant concept, but there's so much research behind these little chewables and these little capsules that I didn't even know about. They are showing how they support our immune system, reduce inflammation, protect your DNA, improve your cardiovascular wellness. What else? Improve your gum tissue, improve your skin, like tons and tons of things if you check out their website. It's awesome. And then finally, the real cherry on top is they have this amazing buy one, get one free program for children. So it's called Healthy Starts for Families. And I am gonna let this video do the talking because it does such a great job of just really showing what it is, how it's made, and how you can access it as a parent. So let me share my screen. Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, awesome. Can you guys see that? Okay.
Our Healthy Starts for Families program is a wellness initiative to inspire healthy living at home and teach families how to increase their nutrition by getting in more fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. New dietary guidelines recommend that we eat 7 to 13 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables every day. Being parents ourselves, we know this can be difficult to obtain for a few number of reasons. Picky eaters, limited budgets, busy schedules, or lack of access to fresh produce. This is where Juice Plus steps in and bridges the gap. Fruits and vegetables have an incredible amount of nutrition in them, which is why we figured out a way to take 30 different fruits and veggies, put them into a giant blender, peels, pits, seeds, everything, and grind them down. Then we remove the water and sugar so the final product is raw powdered nutrition from those fruits and vegetables in a capsule or chewable. The cool thing is that when you have a child between the ages of 4 years old through college age, they qualify to get this Juice Plus for free for 4 continuous years when an adult is ordering as well. What we noticed with the families that started the Healthy Starts program is that they started to look at other areas of their life too. So what happened is they began to drink more water, they ate less sweets, missed less school, and weren't sick as often, to name a few. Every family's experience is different. When we asked a group of moms what they had noticed in starting their families on Juice Plus, this is what they said. Parenting isn't always easy, but good nutrition can be. Every parent and child that enrolls in the Healthy Starts program receives these family resources: Start Strong book for kids, sticker charts, recipe books, and healthy living support group via Facebook. Do you have a child or know of a child that could benefit from adding in more nutrition? Sign up for the Healthy Starts program and begin this one simple change to a healthier lifestyle.
Awesome. All right. So if that wasn't good news enough, we actually have one other awesome freebie to add in. So for a limited time from now through September 30th, when you buy an order of the adult capsules or chewables, you not only get a free children's order. I don't know if you guys heard that in the video. You always can get a free order for your child when they're over the age of 4. So you can get a free order, and you can also get a free bag of my favorite plant-based protein powder. You can get it in chocolate or vanilla with a $5 fee to help cover shipping. So I said this in the video in my little testimony, but this is so true. It's like my mom brain goes to this. Imagine by 8 a.m., you could have given you and your kids the nutrition from 30 different fruits and vegetables in a capsule or a chewable, and start your day with a delicious smoothie packed with even more plants. It's just like such a mom win to me. Healthy habits really don't have to be hard, and that's what I love, and that's why I'm here to share tonight, and I hope you guys got that message as well. Just find solutions to make your life easier. So I'm going to wrap up tonight and share details on next steps. So number 1, will be gifted with a PDF of all the recipes that I shared tonight. So the smoothies, the monster muffins, protein pancakes, how to make snack trays, homemade Gatorade, all that fun jazz. The person who invited you on tonight will get that to you in the next day or two. Number 2, consider adding in the Juice Plus fruit and vegetable chewables or capsules. When you sign up for that Healthy Starts for Families program, you'll get that free order for a child over 4 years old, like I mentioned, and a free bag of protein. So this is only for a limited time. So definitely get with the person who invited you so they can tell you more about that. And number 3, I always like to mention, if you loved everything you heard tonight and maybe you're wanting to order, also consider joining us as a partner yourself. It's $52 to become a partner, and you'll get paid back on your own order, which makes your Juice Plus cheaper, which is awesome. People join as a partner for a lot of different reasons. Some people love getting, healthy products like Juice Plus at a best price possible, creating income. Some people love the mission and the fulfillment of inspiring healthy living. And some people join because they just want to have fun with our community, which is also amazing. So no matter your reason, you are always welcome here. So be thinking about what is best for you guys. And I'd love to invite you to not only start eating more fruits and vegetables, inspiring healthy living, but, share this with your friends and family so that they can get off on the right foot this summer and going into the fall and kickstarting some of those healthier habits themselves. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And I hope you guys have an amazing week.